What's going on, guys? Welcome back to NolanTCG, and we are back here today with another deck profile, and it is for Lightsworn. So, in a weird turn of events, we've decided to build 40 card Lightsworn. So, I normally would put this sort of thing to a 60 card build, but I just wanted to see what it would be like if we put it down to 40, and I actually quite enjoy it. You can put out quite some good boards, and you can break a lot of boards going second. So, the deck, it functions quite well. So we're going to go through a profile on this one, but before we get started, as always, please do remember to drop down below and hit that subscribe button if you are new here, because we are always happy to have new people. We are getting very close to 1,000, so smash that subscribe button, and hopefully we'll be there soon enough. But let's get on into the profile for this one. Okay, so as I said, this is a 40 card build, which makes it actually a little weird, but ultimately you don't notice it. When you're resolving your mills, it's actually really good because you can hit wolves and stuff really easily. But starting us off with the main deck, we have 2 copies of Judgment Dragon. You don't need to play 3 of this. It can get a bit bricky if you play this at 3. 2's perfect. 3 copies of Raiden as your primary... Whoop, that's not a Raiden. Where is my other Raiden here? A Raiden's gone missing, but we have a Raiden here. So we got 3 copies of Raiden, your primary normal summon. This card, you just mill 2. It's fine. It's a tuner. You can go into Needle Fiber plays with it, or you can do that new Synchro, which we'll get into later. 3 copies of Lumina. Just resurrect or bring back cards from the graveyard. It's great. You can get stuff out of your hand if it's bricking in there. 3 copies of Wolf. When you mill it, it summons. Good card. 2 copies of Fellis. When you mill it, it summons. Good card. So that basically explains the reason they're playing those guys. Then we go into our Chaos. So we've got 1 Levianeer and 1 Creator. Sorry, I'll move that one over here. It's a little bit nicer. Then we've got 2 copies of Valkyria, 1 White Dragon, and 1 Black Dragon. So we aren't playing Driller Dragon Link stuff in this at all, which is probably the reason why we're down to 40 cards. It is a great engine, and it is probably a better build than this if you're going to try and build that, but ultimately, just wanted to play 40 cards, and that was the way we got to 40 cards. For the dangers, though, we are playing a Nessie, Jackalope, and Tsuchinoku. Then 2 copies of Chupacabra, and 3 copies of Mothman. The reason why we're playing more of these is because level 4s. We have a lot of rank 4s and Synchro for 8 plays in this deck, so they're just kind of needed for that. Ultimately, on that as well, it means we're playing clowns. So we've got a Hat Tricker, a Trick Clown, and a Damage Juggler. Then to round out the monsters, 1 O-Lion, just to summon off the Needle Fiber, of course. Then you can link up. We're not playing the full extravagant, Mecha Phantom Beast plays in the extra deck kind of combo version of this deck. This is just a straightforward, summon this, go into a link 3, generate the token. You can kind of make more plays from there. 3 copies of Chaos Space, though, start us off with our spells. Just your standard search spell. Card's great. It can search Judgment Dragon, I believe. Yeah. Is a level 8 that cannot be normal summoned or set. So yeah, you can search the Judgment Dragon with this, so it's a good card. 3 copies of Charge of the Light Brigade, though, because we are playing Lightsworns, and rounding out the 40 is the other good Lightsworn card in 3 copies of Solar Recharge. Cards are really broken in Lightsworn. Okay, and next off we have the extra deck. So starting us off here, we are playing 2 copies of Minerva, just because it's pure Lightsworn. We're just playing the 2 Minerva because it's good Lightsworn card, main Lightsworn card, I guess. So really like that. 1 copy of Tornado Dragon follows that up, just for clearing back row against Eldritch and stuff. We are playing the Bujinki as well, which kind of combos off well with this. 1 copy of Abyss Dweller follows that up, another card that can just floodgate out the graveyard. And then 1 copy of Hope Harbinger, because you can end on a rank 8 in this deck now with the new Synchro. Speaking of the new Synchro, we do have 1 copy of the new Chaos Ruler, 1 copy of Michael, and 1 copy of Borreload Savage in the extra deck. This will be cheap soon, so pick this up in Megatins. Then for the links, we are playing the 1 Bujinki. This card and Tornado Dragon are the most cuttable cards out of this extra deck, and probably the second Minerva. So if you did want to play more of a Dragon Link package, you can just cut those. 1 Hulk of Fibrax follows that up. We aren't playing the Mecha Phantom Beast, we're just playing this to generate more link ladders. 1 IP Masquerena and the 1 Nightmare Unicorn follows that up. This is your more generic rank 2 that can be used in multiple situations. You don't really want to use it for that, but it does come up quite a lot where you need to make the Masquerena to clear through your board. 1 Curious after that, just dump anything and mill, good card. Then 1 Access Code and 1 Appaloosa round out the extra deck. So 1 is for killing your opponent and 1 is for going first. And that will wrap us up here for the deck profile on this one. So if you do have any changes you would make, as always, please do remember to comment them down below so that anyone that is watching this video can check it out and see if there is any better options. But as always, I have said it earlier, please do remember to hit that subscribe button down below again if you are new here. Like, I think it's something like 92% of the people that watch the deck profiles on the channel aren't subscribed, so please do remember to hit that subscribe button if you like what the content we do. We do have deck profiles every Wednesday, special videos on Sunday nights. But as always, I've been Ben from NolanTCG, and have a good afternoon, everybody.